Okay, welcome to my portfolio. I choose 3 topics that I learned very well and which were affected me a lot. They are presentation skills, classroom atmosphere, and classic student and teacher. Classroom atmosphere. When I came to first year, the classroom affected me a lot because our techniques and our learning style was very different from the other schools that I came from. We were enjoyable, we did many activities like Beyoğlu trip, our presentations, our group works. They were really enjoyable and I like to be a part of Hisar Hazırlık. Like, as I said, we were a good team. We had really good friendships in here, good communication with each other. We loved each other. And we have really good teachers which are always supported us. And they have really got their own techniques which always supported and showed the way to us. And here's our Beyoğlu trip photos. And candle statements, it was a part of our classroom atmosphere because when we are doing candle statements in our other projects, we can show how did we improve ourselves. And in classroom atmosphere, we did many activities and we can show them on the wall. And here's our sitting plan. Our sitting plan was very important, I think, because when you are presenting or talking something in front of the class, you can see everybody and everybody can see you too. And when you're sitting in your place and you're talking, you don't have to shout or stand up. Everybody can see you. Everybody can do eye contact with each other and communicate more easily. And classic student and classic teacher. Our style was really different from the others because I think that we didn't do any same things that we have done in our past schools. When we came to here, we did many activities that I cannot count. Like, I started with candle statements, like comic strips, videos, iMovies. Everything was really different. We didn't just copy the things that you wrote on board. We tried to improve ourselves that we learned that.
Did you take photo?
Yes. I took some photos of
The
more.
booth?
Yes.
With Wi-Fi?
And I learned that we have to be original, like you, because if we use our own techniques, we won't be classic. We will affect the others. We will improve that we learn everything. We learn in good ways. And using videos is very important too, I think, because when you're doing your presentations, videos were enjoyable. Like the boy in the striped pajamas, they weren't, but we understood the subject very well with those videos. Yeah. They were enjoyable to watch them. And try to have fun. We did group works, like comic strips over there, and we had really fun when we were doing that, and we learned dance with them, organizing our essays, organizing our writings, and I think they were really beneficial for us. And classic teacher. You were in classic because as I said, you used your own techniques, you created a new class, new Hisar Hazırlık we call it. We don't say just prep. We say Hisar Hazırlık because it's different from the others, I think. And our presentation skills. This is my first presentation in the beginning of the year. I did a presentation about Rwanda country, and I think it was really horrible because I did many copy-pastes from Google, and I don't know those words. They are like blue and black, and these are like Italian or something like that. I don't know those words, and I just copy and pasted it. And I used so many pictures, and they weren't quality pictures. Look, I put the president in the bottom of the page, and it was an important thing. and we did really horrible presentations, and this one was the first example of it, and this one was my header, kapak, of my presentation. Yeah. And when I followed the techniques, my presentation grades increased by automatically because
Really?
yes. This
awesome.
one was the time capsule, and this one was the African African country. When I followed the techniques, I learned that I can do very well jobs. And the most importantly, what I have learned from all these classroom atmosphere, classic student and teacher, and most importantly, presentation skills, I think, because I can use presentation skills in my future life too. For instance, we do some presentations in Turkish. We were just copy and pasting, but after that I learned our techniques, I started using them. And it was more effective and beneficial for us, I think.
Did your teacher appreciate it?
Yes.
Did she understand the difference?
No, I think. As per usual, she just congratulated us, but I think the class liked that. Because people get interested in them. But we shouldn't write any writings on the slides because it gets bored. It's boring.
Right.
No paragraph writing, just like headers or titles on the paragraph, or just coming a little bit one-line slide, because it's more effective for the audiences. No copy-paste, because if you copy-paste and you don't know a word, you cannot explain it, or if you learn it new, you can forget it easily. That's why you have to prepare your own speech before the deadline, not last minute preparing.
Nice.
If you prepare your own speech, if you stuck, you can go, because you won't just memorize it. You made it.
Gina, I love what you said there.
And the most importantly, eye contact. If you just look from the board, look at the board, or if you just look at your papers or the walls, people will get bored too. If you, even if you use videos.
Yeah, you're right.
That's why these are the most important techniques in presentation.
Yeah. I totally agree, Joe.
Well done.
Really,
Well done.
really. I think you did a great job. You showed me some really nice stuff. There's some great choices. However, one question I'd like to ask you is about the can-dos. You didn't really explain to me what can-dos were and what difference they were for you. Explain to us what can-dos actually are.
First of all, can-do wasn't my topic. I just introduced it in my classroom atmosphere topic.
I know, but I didn't really understand why you would do that, because you didn't explain what made it an atmosphere.
Why is that
In
part
can-do
of the
statements, you gave some following structures to
Criteria.
us, criteria to us, and we gave our own points. After that, we made a discussion with you about our points. Is it true or not? Do we deserve it or not?
What did you learn at that point about yourself, the system, and the benefits of can-do statements and interviews?
Benefits of can-do statements. When I see my graph, I learned that I can improve myself easily if I really concentrate on it. But I have I have to work on some issues a bit more. And when you're doing can-do statements, you give 5, 2, 3, 4. And when you give less than 3, you think that you have to study on it. If it's like 4, you can improve it in the class with the others too. But if it's less than 3, you have to study it a bit more. And I did like that about listening. I watched more series without subtitles.
How did it make you feel, the interviews, for the first time? That was the first time it ever happened, right?
Yes, first time I felt a bit sorry because I gave a very high point to myself, and you say that no, it's not true, and it decreased a lot. That's why I felt a bit sorry, but after 2 months I understood that we are doing a very good job. Because in the first month I was really on denial for those kind of statements.
You
And
thought
I think
Bielefeld had taught you the world.
I thought that I was really good, but after the second month I understood that I'm really on the denial stage, like the giraffe video.
Yeah. So you got a real life skill there then, right?
Yes.
Too many people had told you how amazing and awesome and brilliant you were, and then he and I show some real hard life
Like
skills.
hiçbir şey olmaz canım.
But we call it the cruel to be kind paradigm. We're cruel. We are. We're hard, sarcastic, But look, you're happy now.
I'm very
You're actually
excited.
happier now than you were in September. September
Yeah.
was just like, and now you're seeing things differently.
Yeah.
We're very proud of you.
Yeah, I
listener.
really thought you would have put life skills in your presentation because you have gone really up and down all year long. You're happy, then you're coos, you're happy, then you're coos. I don't know.
Yeah, it changed my mood, I think, because if it wasn't like that, I would, but it doesn't change with the classroom atmosphere, you or the other effectors. It just changed about me. Like, for instance, I had a bad time in French lesson, and I was just sitting like that yesterday in the English class. That's why I didn't want to put that, because it changed because of the other lessons too.
Did you enjoy working in the Ergenekon Fabrikası?
Yes.
But you're happy now you istafette, isn't it? You're moving on to new, bigger things and better things now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that Ergenekon Fabrikası. Very annoying, it's really classic old fabric. I think there's actually a big factory over in Ayaz'a. You can go past it. So next time you're passing Ayaz'a, please go to Ergenekon and check it out and say that's how bad I used to be. Although,
Okay.
any in Kirkintelli? Ergenekon Fabrikası?
I don't know. I don't go to them.
You know, been to Edirne Kapı Ergenekon
I
Fabrikası?
haven't been to Edirne Cafe in my life. Please, I don't know where is it.
Oh, we love it. We'll never forget that.
Gina's
Great
little
job.
video for mom, dad.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Yeah, this girl is
Wonderful
quality.
job.
She's grown up a lot this year. You
Yeah.
can see it in her pictures physically but mentally. She's a good girl. She's off this idea that JMUN is the greatest thing in the world.
And it's not all
Thankfully.
about her.
It's not all about her. She understands it. She'll stick to music though. Won't you, girl? Don't give up on that.
Don't give up on
Okay, I
It
will.
helps you to relax a bit.
Say
Alright?
hi to your sister.
Hi.
Say it. Promise I won't hit you again, sister. And I don't want to live in Göktürk after all.
Yes, I don't want to
Bahçeşehir is
leave
the
it.
best.
Okay.
I'm when it's at lunch, man. I'm really
Oh,
hungry.
yeah. We have